Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of golden franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka King Too Cold in the building. What's happening, boy?
Man, I'm sitting up here looking at the Elite Ghostbuster Hunters, which these guys are so fucking lame, man. It's stupid. No,
I mean,
man.
come on. It's tradition. I mean, first they were the Toon Squad, now they're the Ghostbusters. Come on, man. You got to read the tea leaves, bro.
The fact that Adam Cole is coming out, Nakazawa, really?
And is John? What the fuck is John Silver supposed to be, a bear?
Hell no, man.
I mean, it could be worse. I mean, I can just imagine what they'd be dressed up as if they was in WWE.
Yeah, okay, man. All right, man. Yo, what's oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That kind of threw me off, man. What's good with y'all, man? What's up with the people, man? Hey, yeah. I guess, man. Yo, man, it's Wednesday night. Y'all know what it is, man. Like I said, man, I've been waiting to say that for a couple of weeks now. We've been saying that for the Saturday night, but now we're back to Adam Cole, baby. We're back to Wednesday night. It's Dynamite. Yo, nice little show, man. We kicked things off with CM Punk and Bobby Fish. I see my boy got the GOW on. Yeah, most definitely. Not a bad match. This was more like a slugfest. These two guys kind of, obviously they maybe not familiar with each other, but they definitely slow and methodically beat the hell out of each other. Frank, what did you get from this match, man?
I got a couple things from this match. First of all, I feel like this was Bobby Fish's best match in the AEW. I also feel like this was CM Punk's best match in AEW. I know I said I was really a big fan of how he and Will Hobbs worked together, but this right here, man, this really to me, it showed me that CM Punk can go still. And that was the thing, because a lot of his previous matches, I feel like the pace was kind of catered to CM Punk and his inexperience the last 7 years. This match, I felt like, man, everything was on the money with CM Punk and Bobby Fish. I feel like these two having similar MMA backgrounds as well. Their styles kind of meshed in the ring. So I felt like, CM Punk and Bobby Fish, respectively, found a partner or an opponent that was pretty much on their level skill set wise. So I loved it, man. I thought it was good. And I feel like, tonight was CM Punk's official AEW coming out party.
And I know a lot of people have been like, "Ah, man, he's worse than what he was." Look, we've been saying it. I don't expect CM Punk to come out. This dude still got the proton pack on his damn back. This fool. We've been still we've been saying that CM Punk is not going to come back. The CM Punk we thought of 7 or 8 years ago. Like, this is a dude that's been retired, that's older. He's a step slower. He's getting back into the swing of things. So he's gonna have some good outings. He's gonna have some kind of mediocre outings, and that's fine. And even he acknowledges, the thrill ride is gonna end at some point. I'm gonna enjoy it for right now, but when y'all get tired of it, all right, cool, no problem. But I'm still doing. I'm back doing what I love to do, and he's always gonna get that respect. So and this was a nice little match for him. Somebody that's a veteran, that's wily, that's dangerous. Somebody that's what's good with you, Leo. Somebody that's like I said, that's a dangerous person that CM Punk has to be on his toes with, and to have the ability to win, which he did. So yeah, no, I thought it was a good match. Nice way to start the show. Kind of a little old school classic, kind of beat down wrestling. I like it. I like it. I had no problem with it. Next up, man, we got Malachi Black's promo. Kind of guess it was something he kind of did last week after his match after he lost. What are your thoughts on it, bro?
Mm, eh. And not to like try to be funny or dismissive, but I mean, with Malachi Black, when it comes to him and his promos, I mean, it's not like with me with Bray Wyatt when he had his dark eerie promos. To me, Bray hit me a little differently. With Bray, it almost mesmerized me, kind of almost like in a like a trance almost when you listen to him, like a legit cult leader. Malachi Black, I understand that's kind of his similar gimmick in a way. He's supposed to be like this dark, mysterious like figure, and and all of that. And he's supposed to have like all these mythological euphemisms and analogies, but
Right.
uh, I just like watching them wrestle. I mean, and that's just me. I like
That's
watching them wrestle. He's got a cool gimmick, but I can't listen to Malachi Black cut a super long promo.
all right, man. We're gonna keep it moving, man. As the Dark Order got to get their Dark Order pose on the Elite, uh, as they all got body slammed in the ring, and it's Kratos Garrison who's in the ring right now, going up against I believe it's Matt Jackson. I'm not sure which Ghostbuster. I'm wondering which one of them decided they're gonna be the Black Ghostbuster out of the group.
Hey, Adam Cole, baby.
I'm just wondering. I was just kind of curious. I'm like, I wonder who's gonna come out with Winston. All right, man. I'm full of. I'm just being funny. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we're gonna move it on, man. MJF had a squash match. I don't even remember the dude's name. I didn't even write it down. He had a squash match. Because he beat the dude. It didn't really last that long.
Bruh,
His
hey,
promo,
I farted one good time, man. That shit was over.
dude. I blinked and it was over. He cut a promo being MJF, being an asshole, talking about Sting, Darby Allin, Adam Page, wanting to move on to that AEW World Heavyweight Championship, and then we get the Sting intro, but it was MJF fooling us. But then we get the lights out, and then we get a vignette from Darby Allin, basically drop kicking some dude, pretending to be MJF on the stage, and then getting put through the table, which was crazy in itself. But hey, that's Darby Allin. That's what he does. Him and Sting show up in the ring. Well, Sting showed up in the ring. Darby Allin was on the outside. They get to beat up Warlow and Spears, obviously. And then, of course, we get the match we assumed we were going to get for Full Gear. Darby Allin, MJF, Full Gear, franchise. Give it to me, man. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Well, before I acknowledge you, let me acknowledge Benjamin. What's good, big dog?
Hey, what up, man? What up?
As far as Darby Allin, MJF at Full Gear, I'm ready to rock and roll, man. Let's go. Dude, MJF sure knows how to make you give a fuck, don't he?
Man, he knows how to make you give a fuck and then makes you not give a fuck.
Yeah, it's like, man, I want to see MJF get his ass whooped, but I mean the guy's so good at being a piece of shit. I'm just like, you know what? I mean, if he won, he deserved it. Why not? I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at whoever win this match. And to me, that is a great problem to have. Because Darby Allin, I feel like he doesn't suffer from losing to MJF. And at the same time, I feel like MJF doesn't suffer from losing to Darby Allin. I feel like it's equal. But yeah, man, he is a dick. And then
like, oh man, it's more of a match of who will win, and honestly, it's going to be the beginning of something. If you think this is over because one man loses, and then they're going to accept that loss, hell no. This is just the beginning. So no, there is
what's crazy? I can
no
see
real
this.
loser here. We're all winners in this.
I can see this having the potential to be a nice 6 to 8 month, year long, maybe even a year long, but at least a good 6 to 6 to 8 month long rivalry if they do it right. Because like you say, these are two of the pillars, right? That
Right.
MJF spoke of. These are two of the pillars of AEW. So if you do it right, man, you could definitely get some juice out this thing.
Man, you know what I just realized? You're right. You're very, very right. They could do that, but I hope that I don't want it to drag out too long. But it definitely there's going to be a few matches right now. I'm looking at Colt Cabana, and I just realized he came out as Brandon Cutler. Like I just realized, man, he came out as brother color because I saw him with the 2 aerosol cans spraying them earlier. I said, "Wow, this fool." Man, but then I also just thought about it. Wow, Coca Cabana and CM Punk are on the same show. I just thought about that.
You know what's crazy?
It's like this just now dawning on me, man. Like, wow, wait a minute, these fools are on the same damn show. Hell no, he's always giving a shout out to Coca Cabana, and these fools is on the same show, man. Like, wow. So I stay where my mind be thinking sometimes. We got our boy, man, the reindeer of doom for the Dark Order, little mini pump.
Hey man, so
Johnny
when
Hungy.
we get to Cody Rhodes, man, I got a very serious question for you.
Well, man, let's keep it pushing, man, so we can get to it real quick because this match is kind of all over the place. This is an elite match. It has all the ingredients for them to take over and just win. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping they actually lose this. Oh no, nope, they setting it up. Nope, never mind.
All right.
All right, man. Brick Baker cut a promo. She's giving Abaddon an opportunity at the AEW Women's Championship this Friday in the trick or treat or trick or treat, whatever the hell, the trick something match that they're gonna have. And then we got Ethan Page going up against Sammy Guevara. Ooh, Super Kick City. Going up against Sammy Guevara for the TNT Championship. Yo, bro, what did you think of this match, man? I thought this was a really good back and forth match between these guys, man. I thought they were really. This was definitely a nice match of the young guys. Showcasing what the future of this business could be, and to see these two you guys do what they do, especially Sammy Guevara doing that. I can't even think of the flip he did on the outside, but he led it so perfectly. But man, what did you think of this match, bro?
Yeah, no, dude, hell of a match. Who hell of a Leo says who is the horse, right? Who the hell is this damn horse? And is this the Michelin man? I don't know what the hell
Right.
is going on. But as far as the match though, dude, Sammy did the damn thing. And Sammy has proven
He's coming along. He's come a long way. Sammy is
I'm
come a
sorry,
long
they
way.
just revealed the horse and I was disappointed. But yeah, dude, Sammy, bro. Sammy. If I didn't see it before. All right, so let me know when you see who the Michelin Man is, bro.
The Michelin Man is
You ain't get there yet.
no, the elite or get no. I'm in them. They're in the match. I think I might be a few minutes behind. I had to rewind. I didn't fast forward like I was supposed to, so I may be a few minutes behind. But
Well, when you find out who the Michelin Man is and see how he is moving in this costume, man, this shit is hilarious. But no, going back to Sammy Guevara, bro. Sammy Guevara. Oh my God. You talk about a guy who has come a long way in 2 years. I mean, former reality of wrestling student at Booker T's promotion, man. You see how he came up through the game with the panda head. He lost that shit. Now he's the TNT champion. I can actually see Sammy Guevara as an AEW champion. I mean, this guy, he's young, but he's been in the business for a while now. And to see him doing what he do at this level on this stage right now, man, the sky's the limit for Sammy Guevara. I mean, this guy, he makes the match. When his music hits, man, the crowd goes nuts. He can have a match with anybody. Dude, this match was good. And man, his storytelling is impeccable, dog. Like his storytelling is on point. Like he
he's
knows how to sell, and it goes back to pace. Because that was your
right.
biggest thing with him was the pace. Now I feel like, man, he's so fluid in the ring. Like, for a minute I felt like he was going too slow. I felt like he was going too slow. Then it felt like he was going too fast. Now I feel like Sammy's at this stage in his career, man, where he's figuring himself out. He's figured out his time and his pacing in the matches. And man, we in there, man. He's smooth like butter, man. He don't miss. My guy's on point, man.
Butter.
Smooth
Of course,
like
it was Page. Of course, it was Page.
my boy Hangman. I'm just on the side of hell he using that goddamn costume with a full wardrobe on up underneath.
I mean, if you look at it, I mean, oh snap! It's just the I mean, it's just air. And that's all it really is. It's just a little bit of air, man. It's just a little bit of air.
Leo said,
Got a little.
fun ass match. Call me Mr. Johnson says Sammy is awesome. Oh yeah, man, absolutely to both of them. You know, Sammy's awesome. This was a fun match.
Yeah. The elite got the.
Next,
I mean, the elite lost finally. Goddamn.
well, you know, it's about damn time. I just turned my TV off, so let something happen in the next 30 seconds or so. You know, you let us know.
Oh
Keep
yeah,
us
no,
in.
my bad. No. Yeah, I forgot I had rewinded back. I was getting the matches for later on. But no, that's kind of cool. It's good to see them come back and have some fun and get the best of them. I mean, because this is one of those moments where it's like, man, damn, these dudes been winning. They've been cheating and winning for months now. Like, damn, is somebody gonna beat these dudes outside of
Bro,
the Lucha Bros beating the Young Bucks at what's the name? It was like, Jesus, man, will somebody beat them? I mean, they damn, I understand who they supposed to be, but this is looking NWO ish.
well, we gotta understand, man. Look, Eddie Guerrero once said, "If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying." God damn it, they got tired of trying and finally took a loss.
They were past trying. They, as much cheating as they were doing, they got past trying. They got way past that, man. All right, man. So we got a great match. Like I said, great match for the TNT Championship. Scorpio Sky came out to try to help Ethan Page beat up Sammy. Of course, Inner Circle come out. They're going to announce who's going to fight, who's going to be a part of their match, you know, next week or whatever. I have a feeling they're going to pick Lambert to be a part of the match just so Jericho can, you know, it could be a moment where Jericho can threaten to whoop his ass or whatever happens. Um, oh, they just announcing the matches for next week. I mean, for this Friday and next week. Franchise, man. We got Brian Danielson and Eddie Kingston. They're cutting a promo. Eddie Kingston's promo, man. What did you after he cut it and you know excuse his back? What did you think of it, man?
So I believe it was yesterday. He and Brian also cut a promo yesterday.
On
Or
what
maybe
BT?
or yeah, I believe so. In which Brian was pretty much like, dude, you got all the talent in the world, but you're lazy, and that's the problem. You will be a lot
So
further. You'll be a lot
that puts more emphasis on what he was saying tonight. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and he was like, "Dude, you're a badass, bro. Like you have all the capability in the world, but you're lazy." And that's what he was getting at. He was like, "Dude, you don't do shit outside of the ring. You're lazy." So then today, Eddie Kingston was like, "Hey, all right, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm done." So now we get Brian Danielson. He already told you what his mission statement was when he came in. He wanted to be a professional wrestler. He wanted to kick some fucking heads in. He already told you that's what he on right now. He wanted to kick some fucking heads in. And Eddie Kingston already told you, man, 5150, man, we going loco. You feel me? We going nuts. I had to take my pain. I had to take my medicine today, man, because I was so depressed. I was so angry. And then, when I get angry, I get violent. And I don't want to go back to jail, man. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt nobody, man. So you know what? I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say to you. So now we're gonna get Brian Danielson and Eddie Kingston in the match, and it's gonna be something crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be hard hitting. It's gonna be violent. It's gonna be brutal. But the crazier part about it, Daniel Bryan wants this. He said, "This is Eddie Kingston I want to see." All right, so now you about to get the Mad King. You about to get the American Dragon. Whew. Come on, man. Let's go.
Man, yeah, hardcore fans. Yeah, this is definitely for the hardcore fans. Next up, man, we got Kushida going up against Serena Deeb. Sheeta got the one ups. She got, I guess, her supposed 50th victory now that she's won. They, of course, then Deeb beat her down at the end. She's gonna move on next week to face Nyla Rose in the TBS tournament. No, man, bro, it's Serena Deeb, Sheeta. What did you think of the match? Because they pretty much kind of put on a rematch of what they did last time.
All right, so I understood it, but I didn't like it. Now the match, I liked the match. I didn't like the story of it. I thought me and you, we had this whole grand idea that maybe Sheeta, she'd go on a downhill spiral of losses, just losing ever since she lost, who was supposed to be her 50th anyway, the first time to Serena Deeb. And then she'll eventually get it back on the big pay-per-view. which I thought was gonna be Full Gear. She ended up getting it seemingly randomly during this tournament match for the TBS eliminator or
I
whatever.
well,
I feel like if you're gonna play this whole Sheeta thing, trying to get her 50th, and you're gonna play up this heel turn for Serena Deeb, I would have kept the match the same because the match was a great match, and I love the sequence at the end. I just would have switched it, and I would have had Deeb win.
yeah, and I know what we were talking about, but I guess the logic thinking is how would you put Sheeta in the finals if she doesn't win? So it's like you're kind of throwing away the logic of the rankings, and even though AEW is really trying to stick to the rankings, we understand, but at least at least we appreciate their attempt to it. So there would be no real reason other than having Sheeta win a match. But I don't know. Maybe they'll count it. Maybe they won't. Who knows, man? They could count it. It is. I think they did say it was her 50th or whatever. But thinking about it, it's like, but how would you put her there? Like a whole lot of bad things would have to happen in order for her to be there. So, it is what it is. We'll see. I don't think she's beating Nyla Rose. I think Nyla Rose is going to move on. I feel we're going to somehow get that one-on-one that we've been waiting for, and that's that Jade Cargill versus that Nyla Rose. I think we've been kind of waiting for that. I think we're going to really get that one during this tournament. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. Moving on, man. Of course, your twin brother, Leo Rush, trying to sell Ponzi schemes again. This time, Mike Seidel is injured, so it'll be Dante Martin versus Matt Seidel, Part 3, this Friday on Rampage. Then we got Moxley, who brutally beat up 10 from Dark Order and then won and then walked right to the backstage. You care to talk about this? Because I feel this is a Moxley heel turn coming with the way he's going through this. Even though he's saying what he's saying and kind of understand what his purpose is, but at the same time, I feel like this is going to turn into a heel turn, and it may happen next week.
He beat the dog shit out of 10. I didn't realize 10 was first of all, I didn't realize 10 was bleeding. And then I saw how bad he was bleeding. I'm like, oh, that ain't normal, like regular, I
You kind of saw the gash on his head. I don't know if that was his hair or that was the gash, but it looked like
because on pro wrestling they be bleeding, it'll bleed, it'll magically kind of stop or slow down out of nowhere. Nah, he was fucked up. I'm like, oh damn, man, Moxley, he bit him too cold. He bit that man, bro.
But where he bit him, where he was bleeding at the same place, so that's not. It wasn't the same. Because the spot where he was bleeding at was almost on the opposite side of where he got bit at. So nah. But
he put his lips on his COVID temple.
He did, but I think it was the pole, or he could have just cut his head. Who knows? You know how this thing works. But yeah, man, right. Boy, and it was so unceremoniously unfair. For real. Like, damn, Moxley, I thought 10 would do. I thought 10 would do better than that. I'm not saying he would have beat Moxley, but I at least thought he would do better than that. So I was a little disappointed when that kind of happened. I kind of skipped it from a little earlier that it happened, but I wanted to bring it together now because we're going to get this match at Full Gear. Lucha Bros cut a promo letting it be known they want their titles back. FTR cut a promo letting them know they want their titles back. So, of course, we're going to get a winner take all, Full Gear, FTR, the Lucha Bros for winner takes all, AAA, AEW Tag Team Championships. You already know where I'm going and how I feel about it. Bro, let the people know.
Man, we got FTR, which can stand for many things. Free the revival, for the revolt, fuck the rest. But you know what, man? Yeah, you like that one. Yeah, I try. God bless me to be quick with it. But with that being said, man, so like you said, man, this winner take all. We got the Lucha Bros, AAA Tag Team Champions. We got
damn near 2 years. 2 years they were AAA Tag Team Champions.
Look, they've been Tag Team Champions for almost 2 years. You got FTR who won back some tag team championships of their own after over a year. You remember on the internet, man, where everybody thought they was buried, and we kind of thought they was buried too. We didn't know what the hell was going on. Yeah, I guess not. Tony Khan, once again, long-term storytelling. Thank you. All right, now we got winner take all. Here is my only complaint, though, man. I feel like the Lucha Bros are going to lose. And the reason I say that is because they've held these titles for the last 2 years. Now, if they, if it was the opposite way, if they were going into this match as the AEW Tag Team Champions, and it was the Revival, or FTR, excuse me, as the AAA Tag Team Champions. Wait, hold on. I said that all wrong, didn't I?
I stopped listening to you when you. I stopped listening to you when you said they were gonna lose. I'm just being 100 with you. I just like, this motherfucker said they gonna lose. You know what? No, you keep that confidence when we get to predictions, because I'm not letting you pick the Lucha Bros when it comes time to it. I'm putting down FTR when we get to the predictions. All right, I'm gonna write FTR for the franchise. All right, just flat out they gonna lose, and then no casual way you just go about trying to say, "We'll keep." Man, you know what? Yeah, go ahead, keep talking, man. Go ahead, keep talking. Do you, Pippin? Do you?
Hey. Hold on, man. Hey, I just say I want them to lose.
Nah. You said that convincingly. I felt the convincingness through the phone, through the computer. I felt it. It was electric. All right, man. It was electric. I felt that, man. Nah, bro. Nah.
Hey, but Leo Larry just made me feel stupid because he was like, I don't see FTR frequently going to defend in Mexico. Which, now that I think about it,
you still picking FTR when it comes to prediction. Nah, don't save your boy Leo. Nah, he done messed up already. He done messed up. I know. We already know franchise's first pick for Full Gear. We know his first pick.
Hey man, call me Mr. Johnson. Agree with me. Somebody got my back, man.
Well, you know what? Yeah, we know who we picking too. You and Mr. Johnson. I got both y'all, man. It's all good. It's all to the good, man. Go ahead and finish, man, so we can move on. Go ahead and finish, man. You disrespect.
Well, I'm done now, cause Leo.
Oh, you done? You done now? Okay, all right.
Leo made me ponder.
Just so disrespectful, man. Just so disrespectful. All right, man. So, hey, all right. You said let you know when we get to it, man. We to it. Cody Rhodes. I didn't know what to really expect to him to say. I actually didn't have a problem with what he had to say. I understood what he was saying. I like that he's sticking to his guns. Yeah, a heel turn is what he needs, but if him recognizing he needs to continue to be what he is in order to continue to build this company, I'm gonna choose to look at it like that. So I'm okay with it. It may get stale, but when you got a guy like Andrade coming out, who can have a good match with Cody, because Cody's gonna put the guy over. I feel different now. So it's like, you know what? Whatever this turns into, and then of course you got Pac. So maybe this turns into a tag. Well, no, we got a one-on-one match next week. Actually, we actually got Cody versus Andrade next week. So I'm kind of back into that. Okay, I like where this is going now. So franchise. After Cody said what he said, he apologized. He kept it 100 with us. He gave his shoes to the people so they may walk in his shoes like he would want to walk in theirs. What do you think, man?
There's 3 different ideas I have going through my head at one time, but I got ADD, ADHD, and I just don't pay attention. So I'm gonna have to take this one by one so I don't forget what the fuck we talking about. At least I'm honest. Ain't no need to lie. All right. Leo said this is keeping it 100 promo. You goddamn right. I'm stupid sometimes. I'm stupid with it. All right, so Cody, I liked how he came out and he addressed the crowd straight up. He addressed the internet. He addressed the dirt sheets. He addressed the fans that were clearly booing the shit out of him in attendance. WWE would have not done that. They just would have turned up the fucking fake cheers on my audio at home, and I wouldn't know what the fuck was going on. I would have had to go to Sean Ross tab and find out that everybody's booing this motherfucker. Now, Thunderdome Magic 101. The second thing, he sounded very, very Homelanderish. The more I look at this man come out, the more I see his mannerisms, the more I hear him speak. He's very. It's that wolf in sheep's clothing vibe I'm getting from him now, because I get on the outside he wants to present like I'm this savior of AEW, because he was like I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, everybody wants to praise the man that signs the checks, but I forgot boo whoever built the bank or whatever like that. So it's like I feel like Cody like he's feeling himself. Now it may be true, but I feel like he's feeling himself because everybody knows Tony
He's
Khan
been
owns
doing
AEW.
that. Look at his interest every time he comes out. Every time he
Yeah,
comes out, you can tell Cody's feeling himself.
but he's always kind of played that coy role. Lately, he's been letting you know more and more and more. Yeah, there's a lot of heads, that's involved, but don't forget, I really am the kind of the reason AEW is kind of AEW as far as like on a branding type level.
Well, part of that, I believe, is also because he's doing a show, which, he kind of highlights who he is backstage. So obviously he's got to kind of put that out there. Not to say he put focus on the show, but that, who he is and what he does and what he brings to this company. So it's kind of like he kind of has to put it out there. I get what you're saying. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You have a very valid point, but I also feel like because he's so open like that, he kind of has to just kind of be honest and say something like that. So I don't think it's arrogance. It's more of a just the truth. Like, he is who he is.
And my third and final point is, if he sticks to what he's saying, he's never going to challenge, he's never going to turn heel. That brings me to this. It's Cody Rhodes, AEW's version of John Cena.
No.
Is that a good or a bad no?
That's a good no, because
and when I say John Cena, I don't mean in terms of like stardom or popularity per se, but kind of just that role where everybody wants you to be this certain way and you just fucking refuse, or just you never have that.
Well, then yes, that way, yes, I could see that until he's ready to turn. That's the difference.
So you think
this is
it's
wrestling?
still a possibility?
I do feel at some point Cody will decide to go after the AEW championship, and he will turn heel, but it'll be at a point in time where it'll be putting over that next big person. It'll be that match where it'll be done in a way where whoever he's going up against, after he's won the championship and kind of been the top typical heel, because I think we're gonna get that Nightmare Cody. I feel like you can't continue to be the Nightmare Cody and you just face all the time. You gotta be you gotta be the Nightmare Cody. You gotta be the heel kind of guy, at least some point, and having a kind of a beef with Tony Khan, or a way to coerce him to giving you the match even though you promised never to get it, and then you finding a way to weasel your way to the championship. Like, dude, it's almost Hulk Hogan-esque. And that's kind of how the way I'm looking at it. Like, if he does this right, it won't be as big as Hulk Hogan, because no one never saw Hulk Hogan ever turn a heel. You never saw that. We saw it with Cody Rhodes before, and even on WWE and in independent. So it's not like there isn't that option for it to be there. It's the fact that we've been watching him be this guy for the past 2 years. So when he finally does do it, it'll be like Hogan. It won't be the massiveness of it, but it'll be like, he finally did it. Oh, then okay, now let's see what you do with it. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where you take it. That, I feel like that's what it'll bring to it. So right now, no, I think he is true to what he mostly said. And that's basically because he still wants to bring attention to others. And Andrade, a Malachi Black, and a Pac. He still wants to bring the attention to those guys. So if being this dude that he is, that people are kind of tired of, is what he needs to do, he's gonna do it. And it is what it is. And I'm good with that. I get that. As long as it's beneficiary to the people we want to see, be greater than than we thought they couldn't be on WWE.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I ain't mean to make you sleepy with that, man. I'm
No,
sorry,
no,
man.
no, no. I got the
We
ice.
talking with the
I
people,
done, I done, I done
we
had
got to
some
talk
bomb.
with the people. We can't just say no BS, man. We got people writing articles about us and stuff, man, and mentioning our work. So we got to make sure we give them something, just a little bit,
Man,
But
you never know, man. Your quote might just make it on WrestleZone tomorrow. You never know.
all right, man. You know what? Who knows, man? Who knows, man? Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Good looking out. All right, man. So we got the Rampage rundown for Friday. We're gonna have Bryan Danielson, Eddie Kingston, an eliminated tournament match.
I
Matt
can't
Sydal
wait.
versus Dante Morton. Then of course we got Abaddon versus Britt Baker. And then next week we're gonna have that boy Cody versus Andrade, Hayter versus Anna Jay, and then of course another round of that eliminated tournament. We're gonna get that boy Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. Seeing the run that Moxley has been on lately, just seeing the way he's running through people, I don't want to see Orange Cassidy get ran through, man. But you know me, I'm going with Freshly Squeezed. I think Freshly Squeezed is gonna pull an upset and beat Moxley.
Now, if that is the case, I think that would definitely facilitate that heel turn that you say that you see bubbling. Uh, because I think Mox, because he's been so dominant, since he's been so aggressive. Because if you think about his last few matches, man, he's been coming in just DDTing motherfuckers and walking back to the back.
I mean, and not only DDT him, but beating the hell out of him before the match start, and then beating the hell out of him when the match start, and then and then kicking the guardrail into the fans, and then walking off like, dude, like, damn, I know you this hardcore dude, but yeah, man, yeah, man, you not gonna tell me 10 got ran through and ain't gonna get the dumb. Man, look, Leo.
Come on, man.
Leo,
Hey, Leo,
come on,
Leo
man. What you a fan of, bro? What are you a fan of? All right.
Leo,
What is you talking to us on this podcast about, man? We talking about that thing we call wrestling, man. Come on now, man. You know there's a good chance that this could happen. This Orange Cassidy. All right, 10 is not on a level of Orange Cassidy, but even Orange Cassidy, even if he does lose quickly, it could be based on his rib injury, if they want to use that. But I feel like it just won't go that way. It's Cassidy, man. Even against Brody Lee, he had a moment to do something, even though he still got dominated, but he did a little something. So it's Orange Cassidy. I'm not saying he'll win, but if anybody could pull off an upset win, that would be an upset win. Cassidy beating Moxley, especially with the way we've been watching Moxley, and we know Cassidy's playing not 100%. Yeah, that would be the upset win in a tournament. So, hey, and that's what AEW is about, man. Bringing you that. Hey, this is the reason why we all hype for Wednesday night. Come on now, you know what it is. You know what that means.
Know what that means.
Man.
Hey, right, Orange Cassidy win, bro. Mimosas on me.
Man, hey, cool, bet. All right, man. Of course, we saw the Dark Order versus the Super Elite. We got the Cowboys and the Deer coming out with going up against the Ghostbusters. We still haven't figured out which one decided to be the black guy of the group. We'll figure that out later. Other than that, man, nice little fun match, man. Like Leo said earlier, everybody said earlier, man, nice little fun match. It was cool to see Paige be back, be interactive, kind of get a one-ups on a Super Elite, which that was kind of cool. A good way to end the show. Other than that, man, what are your final thoughts on the match and just the show itself before we get out of here?
Man, Tuco, man, we're gonna hit the people with a little bit of Steiner math, okay?
Oh,
We look, we
I ain't
are
got
on
no paper for that. Hold on, man. I ain't got enough shit to write down.
he better get his paper ready. He better get his paper ready, people.
I am
Now,
not.
mind you, it's Steiner math, so you don't need nothing bigger than a receipt.
Depending on how far you go into it. Let's roll.
All right, man. So this is episode 4. What is this? 401 of the GOW, which means 402, which means we got a 400% chance, 402% chance of making it on WrestleZone or Wrestle Talk or any one of these other blogs again. Now, there is a 92% chance that somebody will be watching this and they be like, oh man, there they go with their little podcast. Now, there will be a 35% chance on top of that they're a hoe. Now, there's a 100% chance on top of that we're going to get another interview. Now, there's a 45.2% chance that interview may or may not go viral. But then there's a 92.222% chance that Leo gonna hop on here and I'm gonna check my Facebook notifications and I'm gonna see his ass is the fan of the week. But then there's a 10% chance after that Joe, aka the LCJ, gonna try to whoop Leo's ass, and we can't have that because we all inclusive like Joe Gacy here on the Generation.
Who just sent us a video cussing us out, by the way.
Yeah. Don't blame him, man. That's Facebook. You know, Mark Zuckerberg. He in trouble. You know, it's shit like that. That's why Mark in trouble now. He's supposed to be blocking that shit. But and then there's a 25% chance that Mark Zuckerberg he'll get in trouble by the feds. But then there's also a 0% chance it's gonna happen because he is the feds. Now coming back to the YouTube. There was almost a 0.2% chance we were going to regain our 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, but we got them back, which gives us a 5% chance of getting 2,000 subscribers, which gives me 99.9% of making this to 42 minutes so we can log the fuck out of here. Too cold, man. Count us down. And that's the bottom line because the franchise says so. Damn, nope. I ain't making
That's all I got to say. I ain't got nothing to say on that. That was the franchise Steiner math. Ladies and gentlemen, classes in succession. That was it. I hope y'all got that. I hope y'all ready for the pop quiz tomorrow. If not, you're shit out of luck.
Hey, Tuco, man, I know we're a little different. Hey, I don't know if they had summer school back the other day, but you can see why I win a couple times.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what he's been on for the last few shows. I don't know. I don't know. I will find out, and I will get my man the help he needs. Oh, man. That we can keep bringing you what we bring you. My God, dude. Oh my God, that was I stopped counting, dude. I don't even know. I didn't even know.
I see, man. You didn't even have your pen out.
I did, man, and then you went from 400 to 75 to 35 to 20 to 0 to 9 to 20 back to 1,000. I'm like, God damn. What percentage are we working in? Is this 1 to 1,000,000? What? Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. You yeah, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, get your boy. Hey, man, get your boy. I am King Too Cold. I am. My head hurts. Shit. I don't even know what else to really say. That is the mathematician, the franchise. We are off tomorrow. We will see y'all Friday, man, for a double deuce of shows. Ladies and gentlemen, we GOW. Peace.